Hello, my name is Brian Barna, and I'm going to be talking about the primacy effect. The primacy effect, it leads us to place more value on the first information that we receive about a person. So this is basically first impressions that you have of somebody. This can play a part in business sector of your life, which is interviews. You definitely want to make a good first impression on your interviews, and potentially clients as well. It also plays a part in the personal aspect of your life. Definitely, if you meet somebody else's parents, meet somebody else's friends, definitely meet somebody else that is related or as a part of somebody else's life that you care about. You definitely want to make a good impression. So basically, how the primacy effect played a part in my life, and a story about how it affected me and definitely changed my life is a time at work where a new coworker and we just didn't hit it off right, and basically it was his fault. So for my job, I have to wear a uniform, and at the interview said you should get your uniform in 2 weeks, 2 weeks tops. 2 weeks tops. Okay, I'm like, all right, 2 weeks to get my uniform, good. Well, 2 weeks comes, 2 weeks goes, 2 weeks comes, 2 weeks goes. And I still haven't got my uniform. Definitely getting frustrated. Tired of wearing my personal clothes to work, and I'm all sweaty. And this new guy comes after me working there a couple months, and he shows up, works a week, already gets his clothes. What? I would have to wait 2 months. I still haven't got my clothes, but he works a week and gets his clothes. And that definitely made me upset, but not upset at him. So, I'm walking up the stairs, and then the really first impression, the first time I really talked to him is he looks at me, he kind of laughs, he's kind of like, you still haven't gotten your clothes yet? It's like, dude, why would you say that? Like, you just made it so much worse, and that's the first thing you say to me, and now I already don't like you. And this definitely played a part in how I worked with him when he was around. I definitely really didn't care about what he had to say. Just because that first thing he said to me, that first impression I had of him, was just kind of tainted our relationship, you could say. Definitely kind of made working there not really that much fun when he was there, just because of how serious I was. Some inferences that I made of this first impression is that it affected more than me. It affected more than just what me and that person, when that person was involved, it carried over to what that person did, what somebody else did. If he did what he did, then it was kind of just like, it just annoyed me. For example, people call me by my last name at work. They call me Barna. That's kind of, I guess, like a nickname, or that's what they had grown accustomed to calling me. And then when he started calling me that, I didn't like it. I just didn't care for it. I couldn't be called by my last name if he was calling me by my last name. And I know it's kind of stingy and kind of selfish, but that's kind of how I felt. So in conclusion, definitely learning about this really can kind of help me kind of understand why it makes me feel this way, and definitely it can affect more than just the person that you share it with. It can affect others around you. Yeah, that's how the primacy effect affected my life.